battle. Each happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. Now the starting group for the visitors. Outside Johnson. Legs were past the halfway point of the season. Some teams starting to run out of time as far as their postseason hopes.
Well, Brian, the play-in will give teams more hope as the season winds down. But if you're in that bottom third of the league in terms of record at this point, it may be time to turn your attention to the draft.
Can be tough on a player, too, to try to finish out a season that way.
Boy, it really is.
With the drive. It's hauled in by White. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Jayhawks. It's a three-point game. Releases. The wide open shot is on the money.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Pass to Evans. And the layup is good off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Magician, the pass to the Magician. Got a hand on it. Here's Evans, averaging around 6 a game. Pass to Johnson. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. No good on the triple. Gone 1 for 3 so far. Magician, the pass to White. Puts up a 3. Dawson gets the bucket. And this game is tied up now.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
To the middle. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Last year shows that having the better overall record doesn't mean you're going to dominate the lesser opponent.
Both teams will make substitutions. All right, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
Here's Magician. Pass to Peterson. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Here's Simpkins, and he lays it in on the break. Simpkins has got his second bucket on the night.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. 29 seconds left in the first. The shot by Magician, no good. Pass to Stewart. Defended by Jackson. There's a screen. Beyond the arc. They get the rebound. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Leading by a point. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
The first free throw is good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Magician, pass to Allen, tipped. Stewart into the lane, and there's the rejection, and the ball ends up out of bounds. Now keep possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Allen defending.
It's been a grind for them in the second quarter. Still with the lead, but having to work for their points now.
Here's Magician, and he goes in for the dunk.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. So both teams making some changes here.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
The visitors with the ball. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. Drops in the 3. He's got 5.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
And with the voting just about finished, let's see who's likely to make an appearance at this year's dunk contest. This is a talented group of guys.
It certainly is, B.A., and I'm really looking forward to this contest. These aerial artists who are going to have a lot of fun pulling out all the stops to wow the judges and make the crowd go wild.
And in dunk contest voting, he's third, a premier athlete in the NBA.
Well, the fans want to see him fly, and us broadcasters, we want him in. I expect to see him compete during All-Star Weekend, believe that.
And we should have our final list of competitors in the coming days. So we'll share that with you as soon as we have it.
No matter what that final list looks like, safe to say, this dunk contest is going to be one for the books.
Stewart outside. A minute 42 left in the first half. Fires the three, and it's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Simpkins. He's got 5, just 4 to shoot. Pass to Johnson for 3. Dawson with a rebound. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Out to the right wing. Here's Peterson. Buries it from 3. Peterson's got 5 now.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Down low. Oh, man!
Look out below.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
Pass to Simpkins. Outside Johnson. Stewart outside. From deep three-point range. He's off on that one.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Here's Peterson. Pass to Dawson. Here's Peterson. Fires at the elbow. That shot off. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back right after this.
Welcome to the 2K Sports Studio. Off the top, let's take a gander at the Players of the Month. Let's talk about our winner from the Western Conference.
Well-deserved award. You look at the numbers, he's doing a little bit of everything out there.
That's what you look for at the small forward position, an all-around impact on the game.
They have been disruptive and aggressive on the defensive end of the floor. I love the intensity that they played and showed with. I mean, guys, this is how tough defense can be. It's locked in.
Their ability to get stops, that's been the difference. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. After seeing a franchise player like Luka Doncic traded, you think there's anyone who is truly untouchable now, Tim?
Well, I tell you what, that trade, BA, made me realize nobody in this league is immovable. You just don't know what the future holds, and I think fewer guys will stay with one team their entire careers.
That was a shocker for sure. And it's Peterson in a two-guard. That's the 5 to begin the second half for David Adelman. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And now the big question, can they sustain the momentum?
Pass to Johnson.
Get there, get there.
Number 41. First personal foul, first team foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Good on the second, so he makes them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Pass to Magician. Here's Peterson. Stolen. Fast break. Here we go.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul. Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Let's check in on the Western Conference standings as the race to the playoffs continues. You look at the Jayhawks, their efforts so far have put them 5th in the conference with plenty of time left to move up. They're 9th in the conference.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And we've got a moment here to show you this season's most aggressive defensive teams.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Magician. The three is up. Peterson, no good. Shooting at about 44% so far. Here's Simpkins. Give him 8 points now. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted how you look at the NBA?
Well, it certainly gives you a look at how the business side of things are impacted in the NBA and a real grasp of the numbers. And man, oh man, are those numbers big at this level.
And the first one at the line is good. Second free throw, no good. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Magician, pass to the Magician. Here's Magician. To the middle, Magician. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there, just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Johnson. No made baskets yet. Into the lane. And down it goes. 2 points.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Pass to Dawson. A minute 20 left to play in the third quarter here. It's tipped. Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dawson's got 5 now.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Well, the best approach against a bigger defender is to go right into their chest.
Here's Evans. Goes up from the top of the key. The rebound by Magician. Magician's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, it's really turned around for him because he really took care of the ball in the first half.
Gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Stewart, a screen on Allen. Here's Simpkins. The rebound by Magician. Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Magician, pass to the Magician. Here's Peterson. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. With 1 on the clock. Can't get it to drop. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Leading by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Here's Phillips. Pass to Stewart. There's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Stewart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Magician. Here's Magician. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
14.
And he's good on the first of 3. And the second free throw is good. And he makes all 3. Shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Pass to Magician. To the paint. Here's Dawson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Dawson's gone 3 of 4 here from the field. Johnson on the wing. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Shot clock at 6. 18 feet out. Oh, it doesn't go. Shooting about 56% in this one.
Away team foul. Number 33. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2. Number 41.
And he drops it first. Good on both.
This team knows they can rely on him in these situations. He is so consistent at the free throw line.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Shooting 41% in this game. And there's the screen. Beyond the arc. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. And we've got a timeout from David Adelman, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Deflects the pass. Here's Peterson. Oh, he can't get the layup. Gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Oh, missed on the tray. Here's Dawson. Yes, sir! Banking in the layup.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Evans. He's guarded by White. Just 2 to shoot. Lets it fly from 18. Ooh, it doesn't go. Shooting 56% today.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
At the line for your Jayhawks, White, 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 2 here. White hits them both. There's 48 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Evans. He's guarded by White. He launches. The 3 ball is down.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
Here he goes. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
Second team foul.
And so they foul intentionally.
Dawson, second personal foul, third team foul.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Big free throws there, extending this to a 2-possession lead.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Here's Peterson. For 3. Oh, it doesn't go. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. White outside. Shoots a 3. Oh, it's off. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You can't be happy with fouling out, but the game seems out of reach anyways.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game. So it's a victory for the road team in this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. As we leave, we present our player of the game.